Hey, it's Jared from TV. Some of you know me and some of you don't, but what's important is I'm driving a BMW 335D. Not an I, a D. Now, I've become captivated by these little things lately, so I snatched one up and we're going to put it through its paces and see what kind of power we can make over the next week or so with it. So right now the car is not stock. It actually has an intercooler, EGR delete, race pipe, and the swirl flaps removed. But we're going to run it with a stock tune. Then we're going to run it with the JR Tuning and AA Rodriguez 2.5 tune and see what those differences are on the dyno, because I am curious about that. Then, what's really exciting is we're going to slap some turbos on this thing and get really nutty, trying to push as much power out of this thing as we can with a stock fuel pump. So my next stop is with my good friends over at Proven Power. I'm going to strap this thing down to the dyno and do 2 poles. Here we go. Alright, so we're back in the shop with the little BMW 335D, and we're continuing the saga here. Basically what happened is I went to AA Rodriguez and got myself some hybrid turbos, put those on and ran it out of fuel. Yeah, took it out for a test drive and it said low rail pressure, so gave him a call and it's time to upgrade to a bigger fuel pump. One that puts out more power anyway. It is going to be the high pressure pump, so digging into this little dude right here and kind of keep you posted. See what she makes after that. Alright, I got it out. There's the 2 pumps. This is supposed to be like a 4-hour job, but I got it done, I don't know, it took me about an hour to get to this point. So you can see there's some subtle differences between the two, but this is supposedly the big boy on a block that can handle putting fuel to all that boost. So get it shoved in there, and then my next step's going to be the dyno. Okay, a new fuel pump is installed. We're got our dyno appointment. We're on our way to the dyno to see if we can take full advantage of the boost that these new turbos make. And it's really simple math. I mean, it's just an A and B comparison between the last time it was on the rollers and now. I mean, the car sure feels faster, but there's only one way to know for sure. So we're going to see what kind of power we put down. And the one thing I really want to impress upon people, I'm not trying to sell anybody this car or anything else. I just sincerely don't think I could go any faster for the money. Like if I bought a Camaro or a Mustang, and I certainly wouldn't be in a nice, Bavarian automobile. I mean, you get the sublime 3 Series chassis, the smoothness of the ZF transmission, and everything. And the parts just complement this car so well. I mean, it doesn't lose any drivability or have any negative side effects. So it's just a good, fun bang for your buck. And unlike something that makes a lot of horsepower, something that makes a lot of torque, you're not waiting for that big crescendo at the end when you finally reach high RPM and you can take advantage of that horsepower and go to the next gear. This torque peaks almost instantaneously. So anywhere in the RPM range you put the pedal down, it's there. It's beautiful. Here's the dyno. All right, keep in mind we're at high humidity today. 90 degrees out. After some corrections, that's probably pretty accurate. You can see the little dip there, probably from the turbo switching over. All in all, I'd say that's pretty impressive. Well, there you have it. 413 horsepower and 625 foot-pounds of torque at that tire. I mean, that's just impressive. Now, clearly, it's raining out, so we got a ton of humidity. It's 90 degrees, so there's a little bit more power to be had if it was a cooler, sunny day, but I am not complaining. Very impressive. That was also the 4th run on the car. It wouldn't stay on the dyno. It kept peeling out, so we had to put some sticky stuff on the tires and get it to bite. I'm just very impressed, very happy with the car. And still get 37 miles a gallon on the highway at around 80 miles an hour, so not a bad machine. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know. Get one for yourself. Tinker around. See what you think.